Hello again, everybody. Welcome back. Just thought I'd just record this quick video. It's a nice bright Saturday morning here in Papamoa. A couple of weeks ago, actually, this was done. Again, sorry for doing the voiceover because the microphone, the external microphone in the camera is broken, and I don't seem to be able to fix it. So I'm just doing a voiceover now for these videos until I can afford to replace the camera. So we're just leaving Papamoa, where I live at the moment, heading over to Tauranga, and there's a new motorbike shop called Moto Revolution, they call themselves. It is a new business that's a combination of what used to be the old Kawasaki dealership, I forgot what that was called, and a young guy who had the Beta motorcycle franchise, a dealership rather, and he was just operating out of a small business premises and wanted to expand, I presume. So what's happened is that this young guy who owned the Beta shop has taken over the Kawasaki dealership and Polaris dealership as well, moved into their premises. They've renamed the business Moto Revolution, and today's the grand opening. Now, there's two reasons why I'm interested. It's firstly because I had a KLR 650 Kawasaki, and I got to know all the guys in there pretty well, and when it was just a straight Kawasaki dealership. So all the same staff members are still there. And secondly, this young guy who's taken over the business is the brother-in-law of a very good friend of mine. So that's another reason for going. And my friend's wife is working in the office doing the accounts, so I knew she would be there, so at least I'd know somebody when I got there. And they invited me to go. I got a personal invitation in the mail, so I thought I'd go and have a look, see what's going on. So that's where we're off to, and I'll talk to you again shortly. Now this is where it gets really useful, having a bike in the weekends here at Mount Maunganui, Papamoa area, because there's a shopping centre just up ahead here, and every weekend the traffic is really bad for people going shopping, I suppose. So it's always handy to have a bike so you can whip down the middle of the traffic here without having to be stuck in it for 10 minutes, quarter of an hour. There's also a lot of sporting events going on the weekends. There's playing fields up here. We've got soccer or football, rugby, cricket, netball, all sorts of things going on. Mount Maunganui is a busy place in the weekends. It's a beach resort town after all, so there's always people wanting to be here for various reasons. It's all going to change relatively soon though. They've already started construction on a new road system here. Basically this bit of road we've just been on up to this roundabout, from the last one to this one, is all going to be elevated, and so any traffic flowing through wanting to go past Mount Maunganui or past Mayfair, which is just here, we'll be able to go over the top, and then the road will come back down again onto the stretch of road. The railway line you can see on the left there is being diverted and moved, so that gets rid of the traffic hold-ups that are caused by cars waiting for trains to go past, because the railway line does run parallel to the road. So having the main road elevated up above that will get rid of that problem, and the railway moving helps. Any local traffic will stay at ground level apparently, and there's going to be like a separate roading system underneath the main road. That's all very exciting and very expensive, I imagine, as well. But they have started construction. They've already started to what they need to do to move the railway. Most of the new railway has been laid, been formed and built. They just haven't joined it up yet. That's the next thing that's going to happen. And once that's done, then they're going to start work on the road. So that's exciting, isn't it? Well, here we are, nearly there anyway, just down here on the right. Just got to go past it and then around the traffic lights and nip back again. Looks like a few people there, a lot of flags anyway. And wait for these two cars to get out of my way. Right, we're here. Yeah, not that many people here. Got all the vehicles out on display, all the side-by-sides, four-wheel drives, the Polarises, a few Kawasaki's and a few Betas I can see. Decided to park the KTM just sort of out of the way against the wall because I'm not sure what sort of reaction I'll get from these guys. They know I bought the KTM because I rang them and told them, but you never know what sort of smart-ass comments you might get. Anyway, we're here now. Ah, well, that was good. Had an interesting hour or so there. Got a free sausage for my lunch. I bought a new pair of textile trousers too, because the old ones I had for 3 years and they were never quite right to start with. They're a little bit small, and like the clasp at the top that holds it together fell apart, and I never ever bothered getting it fixed up. That was a bit of a pain. But all the zips are now broken. None of the zips work, and it didn't have any ventilation, so I've actually got another pair of the same brand, but they're much better. They've got a rain liner in for a start. The other ones didn't have that, as well as a thermal liner. The exact same clasp at the top is broken on these ones, so maybe someone bought them and took them back. I don't know, but anyway, that's not a problem. They're easy to get fixed. I just never got around to it on the old ones. They fit a lot better. They're much higher in the waist, and when you sit down, they stay up, and they're just a lot more comfortable. They do have ventilation in the thighs, and also the splits in the bottom part of the leg come right up to the knee, so it makes them really easy to get on and off over top of motocross boots, and that's a big thing for me because I wrecked the zips on my other one trying to force them down over top of the motocross boots. So pretty pleased with that, and because it had because it was on sale for the opening day special, I think they had 30% off the price, so they were $195. So 30% off that, and then when I pointed out to Carl that the little clip was broken, he took another $20 off that. So I finished up getting them for $119 in the end. So not a bad buy really, pretty good bargain for the quality and all the things I wanted in it for a bloody good price. So I had to buy them. Be silly not to buy them. So I bought those. Yeah, just on the way home now. Weather's not looking too flash on the way home, so hope I don't get wet. I don't think so. And I know I didn't get wet because I'm recording this after I actually did it, so the weather looks better the direction I'm heading there anyway. Well, look at that, a fridge on the back of a car. It's like a platform suspended on the back of the car somehow, carrying a fridge, for goodness sake. It's not a trailer, it's just hanging on the back of the car. I suppose you could carry anything on there. I wonder if that's legal or not. Who cares? He's obviously doing it. Interesting, never seen that before.